Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Taking the Stress Out of Money, empowering women who want to achieve financial stability and leave a legacy for their loved ones. I am passionate about helping you transform your relationship with money and build cash flow that will enable you take that next step to doing the things that you really want to do. The question is, are you that woman who wants to achieve financial stability in 2022? Are you that woman who finally wants to take absolute control of their finances by changing their spending and saving habits? I am Judith Moore, a chartered accountant by profession and a financial educator for women who want to achieve financial stability. Having your best financial year is not about how much you earn, and it's not necessarily about bringing more money in. It is about how much you are able to keep and how you're able to manage what you already have. Many of us are already bringing a decent amount of money in, but the major problem we have is keeping what we are earning. The major problem we have is keeping that money and making it stay within us so that we can use it to generate the cash flow that we really need and put us in a position whereby we can do the things that we really want to do. During this episode, I'm going to share with you 3 things. 1, why it is absolutely important for you to understand that having your best financial year is not necessarily about bringing more money in. 2, how I paid off a £17,000 debt within a 10 months period. And 3, why it is absolutely essential that you work on your mindset and get your mindset to align with whatever goal you want to achieve before you start the process. So let's dive in. In point number 1, why it is absolutely essential that you understand that it is not about bringing more money in that will make you achieve your financial year. It is about being able to manage and keep what you're already making. You see, most of us are already bringing in a decent amount of money, be it in our jobs, be it in the business you're doing, whatever you're doing, you're already earning a certain amount of money. Now, being able to manage what you're already earning, it's a very, very important part of moving to the next level. When you earn your money, you need to understand that you deserve to keep that money, that you deserve to make it stay with you because it is hard-earned money. You need to ensure that you improve your relationship and transform your relationship with your money so that you're happy keeping your money, so that you're happy having your money stay with you. When you do that and when you're happy with that, you realize that it is not necessarily about you going out and earning more money. Yes, it is good to do that, but then you going out and earning more money is not going to solve any problem. It's not going to help you. If you're not comfortable with being able to keep what you earned, you will realize that going out and earning more money will just lead to the same problems that you've had before, because no matter how much you earn, that money will go away. Month in and month out, you're going to ask yourself that question: what is happening with my money? Where is my money going to? You will work hard, you will earn all of this money, and it's going to fly away. So it is very important that you know that going out and earning more money is not where you begin. Knowing that you deserve to keep whatever you have earned and have it stay with you is the very first thing that you need to understand. Point number 2, how I paid off a £17,000 debt within a 10-month period. This is going to be in alignment with point number 3. And why do I bring this in at this point? Just to let you know that it is all about what you decide. It is all about your attitude. It is all about what your goal is and how you align your values to whatever you want to achieve. It is not about how much you earn. It is about how much you decide to do with what you already have that will lead you to achieving your best financial year. I will tell you that when I paid off that debt a few years back, the £17,000 debt within a 10-month period, it was my best financial year yet. Why? I didn't keep the money, I didn't have it, but I took off a huge burden. And how did I do that? It was down to positioning my mindset in the right place. And how did I do that? I did that by forgiving myself for a money error that I had made. So when you decide, when you make that decision that this is what I'm going to do, then you're able to align yourself with your goal, and then you can focus on achieving that goal. I didn't earn more money within that year to be able to achieve that goal, but because of the fact that I had decided that this is what I was going to do, I aligned myself so much so that I was able to keep as much of what I had earned within that period that went into my debt, and I was able to pay off £17,000 within a 10-month period, simply by making a plan and following that plan without deviating from it. That now brings me to point number 3. It is absolutely essential that you take care of your mindset before you embark on this journey. Why do I say that? Because you are going to have tough days. Trust me, the tough days will come. And if your mindset is not in the right place, then you are going to default. Then you're going to deviate from the plan. How do you align your mindset? How do you work on your mindset? What do you do to ensure that when you begin this process, you can keep going? The very first thing is to forgive yourself. I mean, if you're starting out your journey, if you're young and you're starting out your financial journey, that is absolutely different. Then you're lucky that you found information, the right information at the right time that will help you make informed and good financial decisions at the right time. But if you're like me, who made a lot of financial decisions, a lot of wrong financial decisions, and who made a lot of mistakes, and you're recovering from those mistakes, and you just want to take that step and move forward rather than hanging on to what has happened in the past, then you would have made a whole lot of financial mistakes in the past. How did my £17,000 loan come about? For the most part of that loan, I had helped a friend who had a huge financial problem. And with my very good credit, I went to the bank and I took a loan for £10,000 on interest, of course. And I gave it to my friend to help her with her problem. But then it turned out that my friend couldn't meet our agreement. And so I was caught up with this loan and I had to pay it off. I was angry, yes, but I couldn't stick to it because whatever happened to me going forward depended on how I handled this, depended on my attitude towards this issue. So I started by forgiving myself. Forgave myself for the problem, for the mistake that I had made, because that was a huge mistake, right? If you're helping somebody, especially friends and family, you need to ensure that it doesn't become a burden upon you. You need to make sure that you're able to afford it. You need to make sure that you're at a point where even if they don't pay you back, it's not a problem. But I didn't take all of that into consideration. I trusted my friend's word and I went all in and I borrowed this money from the bank and I handed it over. But it didn't work out that way, the way I expected. So I had to forgive myself for this so that I could move on. And when I forgave myself, I put myself in that mental state where I was ready to pay off that loan without carrying my friend at heart so that I could move on. And that is how I did what I did within a 10-month period, because I needed to make sure that I paid off this loan and I moved forward. And that is how I had that year as my best financial year yet, because I forgave myself and I moved forward. So the very first thing working on your mindset is to ensure that you forgive yourself. Once you have done that, then you sit down and draw up a plan and come up with a plan on what you need to do next. What is it that you really want to achieve? What is it that you want to achieve? That is very, very important. When you have identified what you want to achieve, then you can take the next steps. So my friends, just ensure that to begin this process, you work on your mindset by forgiving yourself. And after forgiving yourself, you set your financial goals and identify what you want to do. And then, one very, very important step, as you forgive yourself and set up your goals, is that you want to make sure that you've learned the lessons from those mistakes that you made. Because obviously, like I'm telling you now, if I have to lend money to anybody at this point in my life, I know that I'm lending them what I can afford. I know that I am lending them something or an amount of money that will not be a burden on me and my family. So I hope you found value in this episode. And if you like the content that we've shared, if you find value in the content that we've shared today, please do subscribe to the channel and share this information with your best girlfriends. Also, we have a very, very beautiful resource on our website, www.mysavvyfinance.com. If you go there, you can download our financial success pack, and it's jam-packed with the processes that you can take to start transforming your financial story. So you do have a good day, and I'll see you on the next episode.